Hi Taurus, this is the new spread that I have devised in regards to doing readings for single people. And when I say single, I mean single, not anybody that is in a current relationship, okay? Now, I have pre-shuffled and I have laid out the cards already. So we're going to get straight into this reading, okay? Now, the first card we have is the Page of Cups. This has fallen. This is the first card for you. This has fallen within the position of why did the relationship end? Now, it is possible that your ex-partner kept making promises but kept letting you down. Because it can indicate somebody who makes promises that they know they cannot keep. It can indicate that somebody that had ideas, maybe in terms of this relationship, but didn't really know or didn't want to make those ideas a reality, or didn't feel able to, or lacked maybe the foresight to do so. It can indicate as well that it's a possibility. I'm not saying this is the case for all of you, but it's a possibility that your ex-partner may have been younger than you. But it can show as well that maybe the spark within this relationship went out. Now, strangely enough, we have another page card in the same position for your ex-partner. The same question, okay? It is the Page of Swords. Now, for your ex-partner, it could show that maybe they felt they were constantly being questioned. Okay? That maybe you were questioning them, or maybe going on at them because you had felt the spark had gone in this relationship, or because maybe they had made promises and kept letting you down. Because this card can very much indicate somebody who kept questioning something. It can also be a card about pretending to be in love when they actually were not. But if I'm truthful, I'm not picking that energy up. I just feel that maybe your ex-partner felt that you were constantly questioning them about something. And maybe that just got too much. Now here we have the Three of Swords. This has fallen within the position of, do you still love your ex-partner? Now, I have to be honest with you. Occasionally, I get the Three of Swords in readings, but not very often. But I don't actually recall, and I may be wrong, but I don't actually recall getting this card in the reverse position before in one of my readings. But anyway, This card can talk about you needing to release any pain that you may be still holding on to in regards to this previous relationship stroke ex-partner. It's a card about forgiving. It can be a card as well about that kind of saying that every cloud has a silver lining, okay? It's a card about learning and understanding that the bad times have gone. Because it can be a card where you could be finding it difficult at the moment to recover from this past relationship, and you may be finding it difficult to move on from this relationship. Now, it could be that you are struggling to move on because you are still carrying the hurt from this relationship, and that by forgiving, you can release that hurt and move forward. But it could also be amongst the pain that you may still be feeling, that maybe there is still some love attached there that is also preventing you from moving on. Because this card can talk about an enforced separation. So it is possible that maybe it was your ex-partner that chose to end this relationship, and it's left you feeling like this. So I'm not going to jump the gun and say that you're not still in love with your ex-partner, because I do feel that to some degree you are. But I do feel that you are carrying a lot of pain around at the moment in regards to this previous relationship. And whether you are going to move forward in terms of a reconciliation or move forwards within your life, you are going to have to forgive and forget at some point. Now, the same question for your ex-partner. We have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is a lovely card to have, because the Ten of Cups shows complete happiness. Happiness within everything. Happiness within love, within romance. Now, the fact that they are your ex-partner, I can only assume that this is one of two ways. This is either the fact that they are still in love with you, but maybe they haven't told you that. Maybe they have. Or they have moved on and they are now in another relationship. Because this card shows somebody that feels they have everything. Now, it could be that your partner felt that way with you. That maybe they were so in love with you and still are. And when they were with you, they felt that they had everything. They had that perfect type of family. I'm not saying you've got children, maybe you have. But you can see here, there's the couple there, there's the children, there's the rainbow, the 10 cups are showing, are all to do with emotions and contentment and fulfillment and happiness. Now, only you will know if your ex-partner is now in a new relationship. And if they are, then I would then think that they are feeling this way in terms of their new relationship now. If they're not in a new relationship, then it is possible that this is how they felt in the relationship with you. Now, here, back on your side, we have the Two of Cups. Again, the Cups talks of emotions, feelings, and love. This has fallen within the position of, can you reconcile with your ex-partner? What this card shows is that if you were to reconcile, you would want to know that you were truly loved and valued by your ex-partner. That you would want to know that there is a full and complete commitment coming from your ex-partner. Because that's what this card represents. It's almost like these two people are getting married. And they have both got cups in their hand, which signifies emotions, feelings, and loves. And it's like they are both offering their cup to each other. But in that cup is commitment, is feeling valued, is feeling loved, is having passion, friendship, and kindness. All the emotional combinations you need to have a fulfilling relationship. And I feel that if you was to even consider reconciling, then you would want to have all of this before you would even consider it. You would want to know that your ex-partner is offering you all of that emotional stability before you would even think about going back. Now here, for the same question for your ex-partner, we have the Hierophant. It is a major arcana. In fact, it's the only major arcana card on the table today. Now it is reversed, okay? Now, the Hierophant can indicate sometimes a situation where maybe your partner felt that you came across to your partner in a way that you were always right and they were the one that was wrong. Because it can be a card about not seeing each other's point of views. It can be a card about a lack of balance and a lack of faith and maybe a lack of devotion. Now, the Emperor card, is normally the card for Aries. And when it's upright, it's a very positive card to have. But when it's reversed, not so much. Now, maybe for some reason, your ex-partner felt that there was a lack of faith, that you had a lack of faith within them. And maybe that made the relationship feel very much out of balance. Because as we saw at the beginning with you, there was this constant questioning going on. That he felt or she felt that you were constantly questioning. So maybe that resulted in them feeling that you had no faith within them or the relationship. But very much a lack of seeing each other's point of views, and somebody always needing or thinking that they are right and the other person is wrong. So in terms of whether they want to reconcile, there is a question mark most definitely there. I think for them to consider it, this balance needs to be evened out. And I think they would need to feel that you have a bit more faith in them before maybe they could consider reconciling with you. Now, the last card we have on your side is the Ten of Wands, which is reversed. It's much better to get this card reversed than upright. This has fallen in the position of, will you meet somebody new? What this card indicates is that there is a clearing out process going on within you. That I feel that you are finally going to release what doesn't serve you anymore. It's almost like that feeling where maybe springtime comes and you have a big clear out of your wardrobe. And you get rid of clothes that you've not worn for months and months and months. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say a relationship is not important and it's something simple like clothes. I'm using it as an example to get you to understand that that's what this card represents. It's a card of finally clearing out what's not going to benefit you anymore. It's a card where you may have felt very burdened, either burdened within a relationship or burdened by the pain that relationship has caused you. And now that burden is going to start to feel lifted. It could be that at some point you have literally felt that you've been carrying the world on your shoulders. And now finally you're going to start to feel that that burden is reducing and you're going to feel lighter and happier and more breezier. As I said, it's a card about releasing what does not serve you anymore. So in my opinion, for you, I personally don't see you wanting to reconcile with your ex-partner. I see you moving forward to a time when you will be able to enter a new relationship with somebody else. Now, same question for your ex-partner. We have the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is a card about fairness. It's about judgment, making good judgment. It's a card about feeling proud. It's a card about maybe giving yourself a pat on the back, okay? It's a card about accepting what is being offered. And I feel that your ex-partner, whether they do wish to reconcile with you, and I'm inclined to think that your ex-partner maybe would be the one who wishes to reconcile more than you. But nonetheless, I feel that your ex-partner is going to feel pretty much like you, is going to feel that the complete end to this relationship is the fair thing. It's like they are going to think, yes, there was a lack of commitment within this relationship. And maybe we were both carrying some burdens. And maybe he was or she was wanting that perfect happy family where there's rainbows in the sky, but has finally accepted that that's not going to be the case with you. So they are going to see this as a fair and just way. And they are going to make a judgment call as well of saying, do you know what? No going back. It is time to move forward. So really, to sum this reading up, it's kind of like I said, it seems to me that your ex-partner maybe kept letting you down, okay? Made promises that they didn't keep and couldn't fulfill. I feel that the ex-partner does want this happily ever after relationship, but I think that they know and accept that they're not going to get that with you. You are carrying some sadness and hurt and have felt quite burdened by the fact that what you went through within the relationship, although I don't see anything majorly hurtful that's gone on. Now, the Three of Swords, I have to say, it can often indicate that somebody was cheating. But I'm not really picking that up. I'm not picking up that there was a third party involved in the breakup of this relationship. But maybe for some of you there was. But again, I feel as much as your ex-partner wants this happily ever after relationship, so do you. You want to feel loved and valued. You want to be emotionally 100% satisfied in a relationship. And I don't feel that you was with your ex-partner. And I don't feel that they were with you. So the fact that time has been called on this relationship is for you going to create a lighter feel to yourself. You're going to start to release whatever upset you're still carrying, and you're going to feel that a weight's been lifted off your shoulders. And I feel that your ex-partner is going to feel that you've both acted in a fair and just way in regards to calling time and not going back to each other. In terms of new relationships, most definitely. You want to feel loved and cared for, and he wants the happily, or she wants the happily ever after scenario. So most definitely, I don't see either of you, I don't see you reconciling with your ex-partner. I see you releasing the burdens and the pain from this past relationship and moving forward to then be able to meet somebody new. And I see the same with your ex-partner. So although it's negative in the terms of you and your ex not reconciling, I feel it's positive because I feel that you're both going to be happy with that decision. I feel that ultimately neither of you want to go back together. And I feel that you both think it is the best thing for both of you and both of your long-term happiness. And while it may be painful and hurtful and sad, you are going to accept that this relationship, for whatever reason, was not meant to be. And it's going to free you of the burdens that you've been carrying. And you are going to start to feel happier. And like I said, like the world has been lifted off your shoulders. And when you feel like that, then most definitely you are then open to meeting somebody new and having somebody new within your world. So, Taurus, that does conclude your reading. As I said, it is a completely different format. I haven't done readings for singles before. I don't know if you're going to like this format. I don't know if this reading's going to make sense to any of you or not. But if you've liked the video, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't, by all means, give it the thumbs down. I would really appreciate a comment into how you do like this spread and whether you would like to continue to see this in the future. And it's possible I still may need to play around slightly with the format and maybe just have this format for the October readings and then maybe rethink and devise something different for November. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, that is your reading. It may not resonate with any of you. But anyway, feedback would be greatly appreciated. So I will be back again really soon to do the readings for Taurus people that are in committed relationships. So until then, thank you for watching. Bye.